Everybody hear me? Things good? Okay, I'd like to call the meeting to order. Salute the flag. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
roll call, please.
Councilmember Rain.
Here.
Councilmember Burkhardt. Here. Councilmember Lamanda.
Here.
Councilmember Friedel.
Here.
Supervisor Liefeld.
Here. Here. You have the minutes?
Will we accept the minutes?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Correspondence, I have a letter from Racine Schroeder and Rodney Schroeder. Gary. Yeah, Rodney Schroeder.
Rodney Say.
Or Gary Soda. She really wants the town board. This is really has to do with her personal flooding problems. She said she didn't want to get involved, and I'm not going to read it. I don't have to read it, but it's with her blessing. I'm going to pass out a copy of it to each town board member, and we will meet with Racine in the coming week. Has to do between her and a request between FEMA. It's sort of a personal thing, so that's why that's that way. The auditing of the bills, just went over them. The highway vouchers, 298 to 332, amounted to $56,673.15. General fund prepaid voucher 426 was $132. General fund voucher 473 was $39,367.18. Special lighting voucher number 10 amounted to $55.35.
Move we pay the bills.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. In August, the cash received was $116,653.46, and the interest received in August was $1,216.98. I'd like to make a motion in the general fund to transfer $1,100 from line item 1990.4 contingency to 3120.4 police contractual, and transfer $8,000 from general fund reserve D parks to highway fund. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Resolution number 11 is the CWC grant to area business hit by Hurricane Irene. These are individual resolutions that each town has to make that's in the watershed in order to submit the forms and the bills that the people have submitted to me to get paid. They get paid a maximum of $30,000. They have bills for hire, but that's what the grant is for. This is outright grant money, and Ulster County, watershed towns in Ulster County have received $1,024,000 from CWC. So that money will be split up among the 8 towns or whatever it is that are in the watershed. So, Town of Olive Resolution number 11 of 2011, Catskill Watershed Corporation Flood Relief Program Authorization. Whereas the Town of Olive sustained severe damage from flooding caused by Tropical Storm Irene beginning in August 28. And whereas residents in Olive may be eligible for grants for the repair or replacement of damages to residences throughout the Federal Emergency Management Agency, among others. And whereas no governmental grants exist to assist businesses in the town of Olive to repair structural change damages. And whereas the Catskill Watershed Corporation Board of Directors held a special emergency board meeting on September 13th and established the Catskill Watershed Corporation Flood Recovery Grant Program to provide grants through and in cooperation with watershed towns to for-profit businesses for repair of structural damage due to Tropical Storm Irene and Lee. And whereas under the CWC Flood Recovery Grant Program, individual watershed towns must designate businesses for inclusion in the Catskill Watershed Corporation Flood Relief Program. And whereas the town of Olive desires to participate in the Catskill Watershed Corporation Flood Relief Program. Now therefore the town of Olive may, and through its town board, authorize the town supervisor to participate in the Catskill Watershed Corporation Flood Relief Program and execute an agreement with Catskill Watershed Corporation for a total amount not to exceed with the Catskill Watershed Corporation for the total amount not to exceed $329,000. It's got to be a mid-person. Well,
Actually, that's
no. I'm sorry. That's the amount that was given
to the town.
to us in the town of Olive to distribute. That's part of the $1,024,000. Now, therefore, be it further resolved that the town of Olive desires that businesses listed to the attached Amendment A at the amounts therein be included in the Catskill Watershed Corporation Flood Relief Program. Want to take the other second? All in favor?
Aye.
Wait, I want to ask a question. How do we determine what businesses, I don't?
The town doesn't. These businesses, I'll read them off, okay? The Boyceville Market, Trail Motel, Boyceville Florist, Maverick Family, Cindy Johansson's Complex, Stuckey's, Landmark, Davis Construction, and Dr. C. Rubin. They gave me a list of what they thought they lost during the storm.
Okay. No, I didn't know if there was a selection process or just everyone that applied got it.
Well, everyone that applied will get something.
Okay. That's all I wanted to ask. How is it determined who gets what? And so it's whatever they're supplying.
I'm going to finish the answer. That list of damages will then go to, I take it up there, I gotta go up to CWC anyway on Thursday. I take the list with me, and they will either come down here or look at the list and determine, well, this is satisfactory, and okay it. They cut a check, it comes back, it's a two-party check, which means it's made out to the town of Olive as well as the business. I sign it, the business signs it, and they cash it. But the amount of money that's given out is determined by the staff at CWC.
Okay.
For the roll vote, are we ready? Is that okay? Board Member Ray?
Yes.
Board Member Burkhart?
Yes.
Board Member Lamanda?
Yes.
Board Member Friedel?
Yes.
Supervisor Liefeld?
Yes.
Bert, what happens to the money left over? They don't